Hey guys, it's Primus here, and today I'm going to be talking about Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. This is actually kind of a little update about Metal Gear and the fact that there's a tweet been going around as of late of this guy named Greg Miller. If you guys want to check him out, he's at Game Over Greggy, and essentially he used to work with IGN, and now he has his own YouTube channel called Kinda Funny and another one called Kinda Funny Games, in which he does Let's Plays and reviews. And essentially he announced that he's going to be releasing a Let's Play of Metal Gear Solid 5. And you're probably wondering, okay, what's the big deal about that? Well, he has a journalist copy of the game, meaning he got the game a few weeks in advance. That way he can play it and then do his review and post his review. And that happens a lot in video games and movies. Usually, with movies, they usually do that like 2 days beforehand because, you know, with a movie, you just watch it for 2 hours and that's it. With a video game, it's a little bit more thorough because there's a little bit more stuff in a game. So he got the game ahead of time, and he announced that this Sunday, August 23rd at 5 p.m. Pacific time, he's going to release his Let's Plays of Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, and his review of the game. Of course, a lot of people are livid about this because it's going to spoil the game for them. I can understand if you're one of those people that you need to play the game yourself to, you know, basically experience it in full. But to be honest, Metal Gear Solid is not about the gameplay. It's about the story, right? Of course, there's going to be certain things that are going to be different. So I don't know if this is going to be kind of like Mass Effect where you can kill off an entire civilization if you wanted to, like the Krogan or something like that. In which, you know, there's certain consequences to your actions, and if, you know, you don't agree with what kind of actions this guy does with Snake during the game, that's understandable. But if it's a linear type of game in which the story is pretty damn linear, there's really no change to it, there's really no decisions, maybe just your buddies, but other than that, just the entire main plot of the story keeps on going. I don't think it's going to be a big deal, and to be honest, I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch his video. Why? Because I am so stoked about the game that I want to know the story. And to be honest, I am more excited about the actual plot and story and the cinematics than the gameplay. Yeah, the gameplay is like awesome, but if you're playing a Metal Gear game, you're playing it because the story is so intriguing and, you know, the gameplay is pretty damn cool too. We've already seen gameplay of it, so spoilers, you already spoiled about the gameplay, right? The only thing left to be spoiled about is the actual plot itself. And I think people overblowing this to the point where, oh, I can't go on Twitter for the next 2 weeks or on Reddit or 4chan. Look, if you go on Reddit or 4chan to not be spoiled about anything, yeah, you're in the wrong place. If you go to forums, wrong place as well. Twitter, wrong place as well. And if you're really dependent on these avenues on the internet, then you have a problem. I'm one of those people that doesn't really tweet too much. I only tweet once in a while if I'm doing something or I have my phone next to me and like, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna tweet this. Click, and I usually tweet like a picture or something like that. And I really don't do it too often. But, you know, a lot of people are just really livid about this, and I don't see the reason why. I'm a big Metal Gear Solid fan. And a lot of people are going to say, oh, you're not a big Metal Gear Solid fan, because if you are, you would care if this asshole's releasing a Let's Play 2 weeks before the game comes out. Huh? And the thing is, it's nothing to do with Metal Gear at all. It's just the fact that it's who I am. I'm one of those people that doesn't care about spoilers. For instance, when I read books, or novels actually, I actually read the last chapter of a novel before I start reading the book. It's a weird habit I do. I really don't know why I do it. I don't know. I just do it. And it really doesn't ruin the book at all for me. For instance, I did that with all the Harry Potter books. I would read the last chapter of the book and then I'd read the beginning of it. Because to me, it's not the actual ending that's what I'm satisfied about. It's the adventure in between the beginning and the ending that is the fun part about it. And I think that's going to be the same thing with this game. It's not going to be... I think the beginning of this game is going to be interesting too, because we end up in the hospital, we find out who Ishmael is and all that stuff. But regardless, you'll be able to watch the actual footage of the cinematics. And if you feel like you're going to be spoiled, I'm telling you right now, if you feel like you're going to be spoiled by a friend or by something on Twitter or whatever, I would recommend you watching this guy's video. Why? And I'll explain to you why. And this is the reason why I'm gonna watch his video. Because I know I'm gonna be spoiled. Someone's gonna tell me. My brother's an asshole. He'll tell me this right away. So I'm better off watching this guy's video because at least I'm seeing the adventure that I was telling you guys about, the adventure part of Metal Gear. I see what actually happens, why the big boss loses his arm, who's Ishmael, who's the medic, who's this, who's that, all this stuff. Rather than some bloke telling me, hey, guess what? Gray Fox? He is Big Boss. What? Wait a minute. How can that be? That basically just ruins the entirety of it as well, right there. That one sentence can ruin an entire game for you. But if you're watching it ahead of time, it's not a big deal, right? And I think that's what a lot of people are like, I'm really confused about. You're not going to be spoiled about the gameplay because you already know. If you're a Metal Gear Solid fan, you know the gameplay, what it's going to look like, right? You're more worried about the plot to the game, okay? I think that is just something to fight for. It's just dumb in my opinion. It's dumb to argue about that because if you don't want to be spoiled, fine, but really it's a cinematic. The cinematics are probably what's going to have the nitty-gritty of the entire game itself, right? But obviously a lot of people are like, oh well, you get the cassette tapes, you got this, you can eavesdrop on people, you can create your own stuff, you know, play your own way. Like they said that you can kill off your buddies if you wanted to. Maybe if you kill off Quiet, she's not going to be in the final confrontation with Skullface or something like that. Yeah, that's fine and all, but I think Hideo Kojima is not really going to divert from that. I don't think it's going to be like Mass Effect in which an entire civilization is killed. No. I think it's just going to be, yeah, Quiet's dead. Oh, that sucks. Whatever, we'll continue off the main plot. Skullface, I will kill you. No, I think that's what it's going to be like. It's going to be in the fact that you can just watch it. Whatever happens to the other people doesn't change the story of the game itself. And to be honest, it can't change the story because we already know what happens afterwards. Big Boss opens Outer Heaven, right? And everything like that. We know what happens in Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty, Metal Gear Solid 4, and Zero dies. Boom, spoiler, right? So, to be honest, if you guys don't want to be spoiled, but you feel like you are going to be spoiled, just watch this guy's video because it's better off actually seeing the thing than going on Twitter and some asshole telling you, yeah, Big Boss is Gray Fox. Type of thing going on. And the reason why I'm using that is because that's like one of the bigger theories people are talking about, and I think that would actually piss off a lot of people if somebody goes, yes, Gray Fox is Metal Gear. I mean, Gray Fox is Metal Gear. Yes, Gray Fox is Big Boss and everything like that. So if you like me, go watch his videos. If you don't have to. And don't worry, I am not gonna spoil it for you. All right, so you don't have to worry about that. But other than that, I'll see you guys around. This is Palm Primus. Keep it crunchy and peace out. Hey guys, it's Palm Primus here. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more videos like this one, press the link in the top left corner right there. Otherwise, press the link in the top right corner to take you to a random ass video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Palm Primus 0, and follow me on Facebook and Twitter. This is Palm Primus. Keep it crunchy and peace out.